Hi Scorpio, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your mid-month money and career tarot reading for the month of April 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general, so just take what resonates. But as well, I want to thank you in advance for your love and support in the form of likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already. The messages are already rolling in. To book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need is down below in the description box. I'll definitely get that started for you. And on a side note, I did start a TikTok page where you'll see little clips, motivational videos, little readings, which you won't see here in this page. So at some point, head on over and follow me there as well, as that grows day by day. Anyways, feeling quite dramatic in your energy, I feel the need to say. They were saying feeling a bit impatient. What was the other message? Wow, you could be a little bit forgetful. But moving on, as the money rains on in is the overall message. As the money rains on in, I'm now hearing I want to do it my way. I want to do it my way. So be it. All right. Who doesn't want to hear that overall message? This reading already feels a little bit all over the place. But we're succeeding all the meanwhile. Thinking back, okay, as the Six of Cups is at the split deck, thinking back to an ending, thinking about an ending you desire, and therefore reflecting on the beginning of a situation you're in now, and even potentially past jobs and or financial investments. Very interesting. Don't let it get the best of you. You may be spiritually pushed to envision, to dream, to daydream even about where you once were. There's something to gain, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles coming out. There's something about you that is, again, slightly dramatic, a storyteller to say the least, creative in certain ways, but feeling quite peaceful at others. You're peaceful in one's mind when it comes to your money, and if you don't feel that way when entering the second half of the month, a level of abundance, it feels like more than just money. But that being the overall message, the money starts to rain on in at some point, and it makes you feel more content, more peaceful, a lot more at ease when it comes to your finances. Presenting your work, more importantly, with a level of confidence and just being like, it is what it is, right? This is my work. I do it my way, and it's so damn successful. And I feel like it's making you money all the meanwhile. If you're a business owner, you're seeing a level of progress that just lights you up inside. It reminds me why you started that business, why you entered entrepreneurship to begin with. If you work a day-to-day job, you are finding people just looking at you like, well, okay, Scorpio, doing it your way, right? People may sense you in a job where you have one foot out the door and one within, right? And you're thinking, well, soon enough when that opportunity, that door opens, both feet will be out. You may have already gotten that acceptance that yes, you were looking for. Patience if you are still in the interviewing process, as I feel like you do get very passionate, overly nervous at times in the interview process. Some don't, obviously, it differs from case to case, but a need to recognize that it's just a professional conversation, right? Not to be overlooked as far as its importance, but to just walk in there with your chin held high, they said head held high, and just brush it off your shoulder in the sense, own it, right? Show them what you're made of, but don't overshare, don't overcomplicate, as I really am getting the vibe that you're a storyteller. And it's not the only reading for you where that came up. I need to maintain a level of exercise, self-care routines to keep that glow alive or to bring it back. And I feel like people will see you prioritizing oneself, even potentially prioritizing your alone time outside of work, all right? It may help you save money all the meanwhile, or not if you find yourself online shopping. Either way, don't allow oneself to spend more than that's coming in. As I struggle. But and don't overwhelm oneself with a level of disgust for certain slip-ups or unattractive moments, I want to say, or just awkward moments. Own it. Own it. We all have our moments, right? They're saying to be awkward is to be beautiful. But anyways, again, speaking upon that glow, I need to take a fresh emotional standpoint on what you desire, on where you're at, to recognize that you are about to head towards a level of success moving forward, especially when a specific door opens for oneself when you're given that key. So don't fret, right? Don't allow little annoyances, certain difficult energies to get the best of you, as I feel like work and or home could be a bit difficult at this time. I feel like there's the potential for certain frustrations within oneself to arise or to come to be, okay? For one reason or another, or several. Just breathe, Scorpio, as I feel like you'll get through it and succeed all the meanwhile, as it does remind oneself why you desire a new job, a new living situation, another sort of financial investment, or more than one of what I've mentioned. Feeling as if you just are given certain moments to pause, to breathe, to gather oneself, to spend time alone potentially, to again walk in nature, work out, self-care, to rebalance within, to reground oneself. As I feel like you will gain the investment and or new job that you desire, but it's a matter of time. Everything happens when it's meant to. That'll come through, as there's an underlying focus on anxious moments in the past, who and what affects you in that manner, but needing to release certain habits as well, including where you spend your money potentially, or unhealthy investments in that sense, but wanting to release a situation, to say the least, that feels unhealthy or not perfect for oneself, as one's mind feels like a bit of a whirlwind at times, and you just feel, okay, they're saying a little bit clumsy, as she looks like she's about to fall, but feeling as if you just see things improving moving forward as the only option, period, right? And that's a good way to view it. Just don't overcomplicate in one's mind. Therefore, a push to, without meaning to overcomplicate in your external reality. I just feel like you need to understand that this passionate fresh start you deserve and desire so badly will come to be. Manifest it, but you won't productively do so without an optimistic, positive mindset, okay? They're saying it starts with you, and then we'll assist moving forward. As I feel like you have a lot coming towards you, a lot of advice, a lot of, prompt demands, interesting. Obligations, I feel like you're being pushed to recognize that you can handle it if you so choose to. Prioritizing is definitely going to be a necessity, as I feel like your inner peace becomes something you need to bump up on that priority list. It needs to be in high demand. Interesting. As I feel like you're in high demand in a lot of ways. Thinking about the stress in your life, in certain ways, stress factors, and wanting to replace that with a move of residence. They're saying a move in career, or both. Wanting to just move towards the new, the fresh, the more successful, and that money reading on in gives you a taste of that financial stability you deserve, the Ten of Pentacles lifestyle that lies on the horizon, as I feel like you're thinking a lot about family for one reason or another, or a lack thereof which. Anyways, as you go on those rants once again, you're seeing the money rain on in a beautiful way, in a very rewarding way, but it's almost as if you don't fully enjoy it at times, because you're either used to it or just it feels as if there's so many other distractions or difficulties or a lot that you're trying to keep up with. Try to breathe and recognize how abundant you truly are at this time, and how you will be able to sail away when the time is right. You may even be pushed to just separate oneself from a difficult situation, certain levels of chaos or bad energy, even if that's a temporary pull away, right? Just to regain oneself, not to feel too much of that havoc, okay? Especially if you're empathic. But either way, they're saying it's to benefit your work in a larger sense. But you're going to find that you are given a taste from time to time throughout the second half of the month, as that money does rain on in, even other rewards, other forms of success, as I speak very quickly, in order to remind you of what lies ahead, but to give you that level of comfort and peace in one's mind, heart, and soul when it comes to what you want to invest in, what you want to move towards, to remind you why you go through some of the BS at times, right? That's life. As I feel like there is something to do with art in your second half of the month. They're saying a quilt, a tapestry. Interesting. As I do feel like, again, you're on, or I didn't mention this at all yet, bear with me, as I do struggle a little bit. You will too, that you're on stage at certain points, being pushed to take a bow at others, to recommend to somebody else will help oneself figure out how to move forward. Didn't expect that to come out, but I just feel like, again, you desire completion and you're being pushed to recognize that you're so damn successful, that a fresh start will make you so damn abundant, but your cup is overflowing now as well to help you make the best until the best, to prep for the best, all right? So as the month rolls on, as you get ready for a lot that lies ahead as far as change and development, a wish fulfillment, a level of happiness, embrace the money that's raining on in and other forms of abundance that you so truly deserve, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing rest of the month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.